Hello everyone, my name is Chavez, and today I'm bringing you a PowerPoint on the New Deal. Now what this PowerPoint is going to cover about the New Deal is its basis, why it could be deemed as a success or a failure, its programs and the programs that survived into the 21st century, and the revisions that were made on banks. Now the New Deal was established in 1933 by President Franklin Roosevelt after the presidency of Herbert Hoover during the Great Depression. Now, what the New Deal is a series of experimental projects and programs that aim to restore dignity and prosperity throughout the United States. The primary purpose of the New Deal was to stimulate economic growth in the U.S. In doing so, national morale would improve by providing jobs for millions of out-of-work Americans. Now, the New Deal could be deemed as a success or a failure depending on how you want to view it. If you want to view the New Deal as a success, here are some reasons why. Roosevelt restored confidence in the American people. Millions of people were given work in government projects. A lot of valuable work was carried out by the buildings of schools, roads, and hospitals. And Roosevelt rescued the banking system from collapse and saved capitalism. Now, if you want to see the New Deal as a failure, here are also some reasons why. There was a new recession, the Roosevelt recession, in 1937. Unemployment was not conquered entirely by the New Deal. Many of the jobs created by the New Deal were only temporary. And the New Deal was the most costly government program in American history, and some of its projects could be accused of wasting money. Now, policies from the New Deal include the Tennessee Valley Act, National Industrial Recovery Act, Securities Act of 1933, Federal Crop Insurance Corporation for the FCIC, Social Security Act of 1935, National Labor Relations Act of 1935, Works Program Administration, Tax Policy, Housing Act of 1937, and the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, otherwise known as the FDIC. Now, policies that survived in the 21st century include the Social Security Act, National Labor Relations Act, Federal Crop Insurance Corporation, Tennessee Valley Authority, or Tennessee Valley Act, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, and the Securities Act of 1933. Now, some that you guys may be familiar with are the Social Security Act, National Labor Relations Act, and the Securities Act of 1933. Now, what Roosevelt did to make revisions to banks was 1. Emergency Banking Act, 2. Glass-Steagall Act. Now, what the Emergency Banking Act did was provide a system of reopening some banks under Treasury supervision, with federal loans available if needed. 3/4 of these banks in the Federal Reserve System reopened within the next 3 days. Billions of dollars in hoarded currency and gold flowed back into banks within a month, stabilizing the banking system. Now, the result of this was 4,004 small local banks merged into larger banks by the end of 1933. Now, what the Glass-Steagall Act did was limit commercial bank security activities and affiliations between commercial banks and security firms to regulate speculations. It also established the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, or the FDIC, which insured deposits for up to $2,500, ending the risk of runs on banks. Now, here are the websites in which I gathered my information from. Thank you all for watching. I hope you learned something about the New Deal, because I sure did. Hope you all have a good day.